Well, I don't want to rob Khabib of an ass whooping, honestly, because that dude really deserves it. You know, and if Michael Johnson doesn't handle it, I'm going to have to go after that asshole. Because, man, that dude's put a damper in my mood and put a bad taste in my mouth, and I want to clean that shit up.
What happened there? What happened between you and Khabib? Because that really blew up.
That dude's a dirty Q-tip, man. He needs to change his hat, bro. His whole entire show is a shit show, too. You know, he's got his fans fighting his battles and this and that, but honestly, he can take his fake belt anytime he wants to and put it up against my county belt. And I tell you what, I'll go every single time. I will finish that dude. That dude almost got finished by Nate Orchard. Hey, nothing bad with that one, man. But just for me, man, it's just bullshit, man. I just want to handle this business. With RDA in the mix, you have Eddie Alvarez, you have Khabib Nurmagomedov, and now you want to add McNuggets to the mix. This is great. I can give a shit who has that belt. When it's my time, they're going to be the lucky one to draw that lucky lotto number, man. It's going to be really fun for me and not so much for them.
Cain had the option to actually just wait for Stipe Miocic. And he said, no, I'll fight, but it has to be Verdun. So obviously, you know that getting that win back means a ton to him. You know, because if not, he would have just said, okay, I'll wait for my title shot. So that beating Fabricio to him means just as much as actually being champion again, which says a lot because Cain's been champion a lot of times for a long time in his career. So, yeah, he really wants to get that win back. Now, I like Fabricio. He's a fantastic guy. He's funny. He's cool. But I just don't feel like he's a better fighter than Cain Velasquez. And I think that even more than we even know, Cain's inability to fight the way that he likes to fight because of the altitude in Mexico City, his inability to fight his style of fight in Mexico City really did cost him. So he wants to show that he's a better mixed martial artist than Fabricio Verdun.
It was excuse my language, a shitty performance. So, you know, I'll be brutally honest with myself. It was terrible. Worst performance of my career, but you know, I can't leave that looming over my head. You know, I know what gives me like satisfaction inside is I know I'm better than that. I know that was like it was a one-time thing that like I'm never going to let that happen again. And yeah, I mean, it sucks. I'm not happy about it, but there's only one thing that I can do. It's get back up on the horse and give it another go. It was an off night. It was a terrible night to have an off night, but it happens. And I'm only human, you know, I'm not perfect. So I went out there and made some mistakes and got caught early, and it is what it is. You know, one loss and one win, neither one defines me. So I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere anytime soon, and really looking forward to 205.
That's why Conor McGregor does so well, is that he fucks with your head so bad that the amount of pressure that's on you is so exacerbated when you actually get into the cage with him. Like even guys like Jose Aldo, who's this seasoned world champion who never lost in the UFC.
How did that happen?
And hey, Conor just mind fucked him. And he can punch. I mean, it's both things. He's got skill, and he's really good at handling pressure, and he's the mind fuck master. But you see it with guys. When guys get in these emotional situations with fighters, and then you see when they fight with someone who respects them, and they shake hands at the weigh-ins, and then they could fight up to their full potential.
Who wants to dispute that she didn't look like Vanderlei? She got up and she was like walking up the stairs, jacked up on steroids, beyond belief, and looked like Vanderlei Silva in a dress and heels.
Chris Cyborg is devastatingly good. She's been destroying everybody right now. Her popularity is actually starting to go like this. She's getting bigger.